Hi, thank you for joining me for the Virgo Tarotscope for September. Hello Virgo, this is your Tarotscope for September. Let's get on with it. So in the first week we have the Judgment card next to the Emperor. So I'm guessing that you're in a position, Virgo, where you feel you are being judged, or you are actually being judged by somebody in high authority. Now, this may mean that you're being reviewed by your boss, or it may be the patriarch or matriarch of your family who's making a judgment. This could mean that you've been caught up in the law and that legal professionals are making judgments on you. It could be, it's probably not you making a judgment on yourself is what I'm getting. And the thing is if you feel that you've lived a good life, then the judgment shouldn't be too harsh. If you don't feel that you've lived a good life, if you've kind of skated through the rules and, cut corners as far as integrity goes, then, maybe it's not such a great time for you. But the end result of it is that you're going to have to be juggling some money or some issues about your health at the first week in September. So interesting for you, maybe you fudged on your taxes, maybe you fudged on claiming a credit card, claiming a large salary in order to get a credit card, something like that. Whatever it is, you're going to be sort of juggling things around in that first week of September to make everything right. In the second week of September, you start with the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. Now, the High Priestess shows that you hold the secrets and the secret knowledge. So I think that you probably came out fine with this judgment, even though maybe they didn't have all the information. And the Ace of Cups means that you're starting a new relationship, or you're having a baby, or something new, like a new puppy or something is coming into your life. So not only do you know the knowledge and hold the secrets, but you're having something new and loving come into your life that makes you very, very happy. And so, of course, you get the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups may put you on a path where you feel like everything is great and I don't really have to worry about this stuff that happened in the first week. In the second week, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And this is the card where he's waiting for his harvest to come in. So something that you started probably earlier, maybe in August or even July, is supposed to be coming into fruition. It's supposed to be maturing at this time. And you're impatient, you want it to come in sooner, or you feel that it's failing, that it's not thriving and it's not going to come in at all. The Knight of Cups comes along. He's very supportive of you. He has some little tidbits of knowledge or secrets that he's going to share with you, and that may help you get your harvest going and get things moving in the direction that you want it to move. And then we have the King of Cups, who is really putting a big push on, and this is the person who also has secrets, but more the king is a man who is at the top of his game. He's very knowledgeable, he's very good at what he does, and a lot of what he does is save people and facilitate healing. He's nurturing, he's kind, he's a confidant, he's somebody that you can talk to. He is emotional. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. Now, this can work for you or against you. Again, if this judgment came off without a hitch because you are a good, loving person, then I think the King of Cups is not judging you so much, but defending you and advocating for you, and is not so worried about whether your harvest comes in or not, although you still may be. You may feel, if this person is in a position of authority over you, then you may feel that you're being judged again for the harvest not coming in, and that makes you feel bad or shameful or guilty or whatever. At the top of the fourth week in September, we have the Five of Cups, which is usually a card of grief, loss, or mourning. So you find that things are not working out for you, so it could be that the harvest didn't come in, and that the King of Cups was not able to soothe your soul, to make you feel better about all of this, nor was the Knight of Chalices. But they are still there. They are still resources that you can go to. But here is a reason why you may feel a particular loss at this time. The Five of Swords. So here we have the guy who has vanquished his enemies and taken their weapons and is kind of lording it over them. They're just walking away like, okay, whatever, we don't even want to play anymore. So for some reason, the Five of Swords shows up, and this is a person that is really lording it over you, that you are unable to deliver, and that you are not the person that you profess to be. He's kind of a bully. He's kind of saying, I can do a much better job than you can. Look, I took everybody else's swords already. So that's not cool. And unfortunately, the month ends with a Tower moment. Now, don't get all freaked out about the Tower moment. The Tower moment could be good. Because let's face it, a lot of things, Virgo, going through the month of September have been a little dicey, a little unknown, a little rough. You're not quite sure of your footing. You're feeling a little insecure or a little unsure of who you are, what you're doing, what you're capable of in the month of September. And that's your birthday month. That's not great. So when the Tower comes, this means for October a big shift that you're going to have to adjust to in a big, dramatic way. So I'm looking at the Tower moment for you, which, by the way, Taurus also got a Tower moment for the end of September, but I'm looking at the Tower moment for you as maybe a relief. Maybe something changes in your life, a big paradigm shift of some kind that allows you to change all of this into a positive, because right now there are some positives. You do have the relationship and the good thing coming in with the Ace of Cups, and you do have the knowledge, but you have this difficulty here in the last couple of weeks in September that make it very uncomfortable for you, and even in the first week this could be slightly uncomfortable as well. So I'm hoping that this Tower moment is actually allowing you to shift gears, spin things in a positive direction for yourself, and come out looking better than the beginning of the month. Now let's look at your oracle cards. The first oracle card says Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. And this goes along with a Tower moment, especially when you consider that we are having an eclipse at the end of next month. And eclipses often have effect a month before, exactly a month before they occur, or exactly a week before they occur, especially when you have sensitive points in your chart that connect with the degree of the eclipse. So I'm going to say that this Tower moment is connected to the eclipse, which is October 25th, so it would be around the last week of September, say 28th or so. So I do feel that this is really connected to it, and I'm going to read about the Scorpio card right now and see what else it says. But Scorpio is all about, renewal and transformation, so, kind of goes along with it. Scorpio is a deep well of intense emotion. Water always serves as a container for memory, and here, distant memories percolate in the subconscious. Old secrets swim in hazy depths, giving Scorpio a knowing, mysterious aura. Oh my gosh, that's the High Priestess. These beings are emotional sponges who, in consciousness, may not recall a happening, but are hardwired by the emotional imprint of their lives. Scorpio's porous memory exists to push its people into healing the snags of their soul, because, ultimately, it's a transformative energy, transformation. Like its ruling planet Pluto, it's drawn to the taboo, bearing the underbelly of its subjects, exposing dysfunction and toxicity to purge and renew. With so much tenderness to protect, Scorpio can be defensive, and being easily hurt, it can hold grudges and fixate on revenge. Its familiarity with the realm of feeling enables it to sting where it hurts and manipulate others. This play between dominance and submission gives these people a passionate sexual energy. On one hand, they're delicate, but on the other hand, they're capable of self-defense and holding power over others. The key words here are intuition, intensity, emotion, the taboo, and sex. exposing, purging, and renewing, death and rebirth and power. The omen. A rebirth isn't always loud. Powerful shifts are often subtle. Deep change radiates outwardly in time, but long before magic happens quietly in the dark. This sacred process begins by going inward to explore dusty thoughts and habits. What's innately yours and what have you picked up along the way? What's relevant to who you are today? Examine the scaffolding of your life, relationships, work, belief systems, and see them for what they truly are. Hold your identity loosely, be it your concept of self or the structures that give you shape. Transformation isn't a line you cross, but a road you walk. Really, really good information, Virgo, and I would advise you to watch the video that I did on the solar eclipse in Scorpio at the end of October. This will be up about mid-October. All right, and then we have another oracle card for you, Marguerite Porret, the mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. Beautiful, beautiful card. And let's look at Marguerite, the mystic of divine love. All right, I'm not going to go through the whole bio of who she is. You're going to look that up on your own so that you can figure out what it means to you. But it says, when your soul selects her card, there's nothing more powerful than remembering that we are love. And there's nothing and no one outside of us that is needed in order to realize this. It's between our experience of the divine and our own soul. We can let go of what we think we need to prove or who we think we need to be in order to receive love, because we remember that we are love. Then we can stand in that truth even through flames. Marguerite is a courageous truth teller, and the truth of her experience is that love alone can set us free. Not the love of another might give us, not the love of family or of friends. All of this is powerful and significant, but the true source of love for us is in the fact that we are a soul and that the soul is in union with the divine. I'm going to read that one again. The soul is in union with the divine. This is very important. She reminds us when we've forgotten that love is the essence of who we are, and that true love is found within. Marguerite says, love has no beginning, no end, and no limit, and I am nothing except love. This is a time to own and to know this truth more fully. It is the most profound and radical act we can ever take, knowing the love we already are. And a phrase that you can meditate on is, how can I feel the love that I am more deeply? And your intention for everything is, love is divine, and I am nothing except love. So that is your reading for September, Virgo. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and for watching this video and giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I am still reading at the New York Renaissance Fair until October 9th, every weekend. So if you want to see me there, by all means, join us at the fair. Like they say, see you at the fair. If you'd like a personal reading, please go to my website, thecoolcrone.com, and click on services to see what I offer. I am also taking appointments for other fairs that I am doing. On the weekend of October 15th and 16th, I will be in northern New Jersey at 2 other fairs, and on my website you can click and make an appointment for those fairs so that you don't have to wait in line and so that you don't get edged out if I have too many appointments, which often happens at those fairs. So thank you very much, Virgo. Have a wonderful month of September. Don't worry about that power moment. I really think it's all for the best, and I will see you next time.